Welcome Capricorn to my channel, Mending Tree Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the month of November. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. So please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. I do take pop out, so in the interest of time, I've gone ahead and cleared, meditated, shuffled the cards, and taken everything as I lay out what came up for you. I would like to say, please be careful. There are scammers out there who are preying upon people who are interested in tarot and self-help. And so just make sure that you're following the links down below, the people on YouTube that you are intending to follow. And I do not have social media attached to this account, so I will never solicit for personal readings or ask you directly for money. That way I have a link down below for donations. That is all. I have the Shaman's Dream Oracle as some Oracle cards to get a general feel, and then I have the Rider-Waite to get some more details. At the end, I will choose 2 Oracle cards to get some advice for you for the month. And kind of jumping right into your reading here, Capricorn, number 28, Hollow Bone, Teachability. So this card really is bringing up the fact that in the most recent past, seems to have been a scenario that perhaps has really made you question a lot of things. When you read the description of the card, I'm just going to say it this way, it talks about it really kind of checked your ego, whatever it was. And I'm sorry to really kind of put it that way, but I just need to be honest with what the cards are saying, that there was something that really kind of put you in your place and made you rethink something in a real and honest way. And this card is also talking about that it is now asking you, as sirens go off in the background as warning, it was a real thing, I think. It was asking you to not tell others what to do, and even at that, really kind of question for yourself. Sorry, I'm gonna let that go by. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna continue on here. It's asking you to really allow yourself to take in what has happened and to allow yourself to go with it and not believe what other people are telling you and not believe what even yourself is kind of telling you about this situation right now. It's about allowing what has happened to really teach you some kind of lesson. And it looks like it was not easy. It's a pretty difficult one, okay? And I'm sorry to be kind of ginger about it, but it's a difficult card, to be honest with you, and I'm sorry that you're having to go through something like that right now, because those things are never easy. With that, number 12, Dragon's Hoard, Protecting the Future. So in this moment, you're having to decide what is important to you. There is a treasure trove of things that you can take with you from this lesson. And this is saying that, you know, the dragon protects its gold and jewels, and you're allowed there. You can take what is important, but, you know, realize not all that glitters is gold. Not everything is valuable. And to really choose wisely, because whatever it is that you take is not for you really. It's for future generations. It's your legacy. It's what you're kind of teaching and leaving for others. So make sure that it's something that's worthy and sustainable. Which means that more than likely it's not physical things, it's more having to do with relationships, lessons, self-worth, and all of that, right? And it is really you asking yourself what is important that you need to take with you from this massive lesson that you just went through. And Dream Thief, Refusal of a Call, number 13. This card is asking you to not continue to tell the same story again and again. Be like, this is how I grew up, and this is why I am the way that I am, because I had this kind of childhood and I was treated this way. And so then, you know, whatever it may be, it doesn't mean that those things didn't happen. It doesn't, you know, it's not about pretending like the past hasn't happened. But if you continue to tell those stories and continue to live from that place, then you don't allow yourself to have new experiences. And with the new experiences, you need to let go of what has happened previously in order to have something new now. So when you keep telling or coming from the same place of this is who I am, this is where I came from, this is why I am the way that I am, it doesn't allow you, it literally steals away possibilities for the future when you do that, right? So you can still say those things happened and that is why I made certain choices in that time. But now I'm somebody different. Now I'm a new person. Now I've had different experiences. Now I'm going to have different experiences. I'm not going to be and have everything that I did before because everything is new now. This is a different time and all of that, right? So it's asking you to change your story, to change the perspective in which you're looking at this, okay? In your past position for the Rider-Waite, I'm kind of getting that this has to do with a relationship, okay? Because you have the Four of Swords and you have the Lovers. That is the most literal way of taking this, is that you are recovering from a relationship. Something happened and that you were healing from a relationship or something that happened there. There is some time out, some healing that it is that you are kind of taking right now. And perhaps this relationship is also with yourself and kind of realizing something about you that you didn't realize before. And this could be like with the hollow bone card, something that really kind of made you question who you are, the directions that you've taken, the choices that you've made, and you're really kind of taking a time out and reassessing and healing what needs to be healed. In your now position, you have the Two of Wands and you have the Ten of Swords. This is interesting. I'm seeing that you're going through this real transformation period right now, but what I am going to say, Capricorn, is that, oh, you're almost at the end of it. This is what you need to know. Okay? So the Two of Wands, there is some success that you're having with this. You are making some forward movement. You are starting to see the benefits of you moving on from whatever it was. You're starting to see that you have the ability to be more productive, more abundant without whatever it was before. You're starting to see things in a new way and starting to start out on this new journey, but it is a success. But at the same time, you're still dealing with this ending, right? You're still in this transition period where whatever it was that was happening, there's an end that has come to it, and it's a hardship, and it has to do with information that you have learned, right? It's this hardship that has been really kind of plaguing your mind and your thoughts, but you're, like I said, you're almost at the end of it. 10 is the end, right? So you're really kind of processing the last of it, and you're going to be starting anew on a new part of your life. And this is what it's asking you to do, to understand that the past is the past and that you're going to be starting something new. So don't put the same story on what the new thing is coming, okay? Because what's new is you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Wands. Again, an ending. You see here that there is the castle that he's almost towards. That's where he's ending, right? And he can put down this burden that he's been carrying. And it shows that before you may have seen it as a betrayal, but in the future you're going to see it more that it was a burden on you, and that through this you're going to find some real stability and perhaps some financial abundance through this change. And it's going to allow you to really kind of be abundant in a way that you had not really experienced before, or that you start to see that it was a financial burden on you, whatever it was that was that you were dealing with, right? You're going to start to see that the way that you were dealing with things before, what you were hoping before, or, you know, whatever that was, if this was a relationship, that it was a real burden on you, and that it's come to some kind of end, which was a surprise for you. But I think you're starting to see that it's really a benefit that it is ending, because it was a drain on you in a lot of ways. And if it was a job, kind of same thing. You thought you were doing a great job. You thought everything was, you don't know what was wrong. And then all of a sudden something came around and you feel like stabbed in the back. You're like, where did this come from? I have no idea, this form of deception. But it's really kind of put you on this new path for your highest good and benefit. For even, I think, financially, you're going to start feeling more secure and start seeing some real progress. So I am going to pull some oracle cards. First, I'm going to use the Earth Wisdom. Thank you, Spirit Guides, and Angels. What advice do you have for Capricorn for the month of November? I'm looking for one card, please, for Capricorn for the month of November. Whoop, there we go. And for this one, you got joy. Okay, good. You're going to start to feel more joyous. And then let me pull Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What advice do you have for Capricorn for the month of November? What would be the most beneficial for them to know in this moment that would be the most helpful? Wow, in my lap. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Yep. Okay. All right. I am going to read from the book on these so that you have a very clear picture of what it is that they're trying to say. And here we go. Number 26. The plant is dandelion. It heals anger, clears physical and energetic toxins, and releases personal power. The stone is garnet. It encourages a passion for life. Physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional toxins strangle a natural joy of life. Clear the toxin in the situation to access your joy. Being joyful also grounds you in your own personal power, reveals your passions, understand the dearest wishes of your soul, and find the confidence to make them come true. The quote, "My joyful heart is beautiful and valuable. I embrace the natural ebbs and flows of joy and do what I can to support my joy and my passions with confidence." Okay, and then for Archangel Michael, it's time to leave. Unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael has heard your pleas for help, and his answer comes to you through this card. Leave. You've been enduring a toxic situation for far too long, investing time and energy that isn't yielding helpful results. This experience isn't beneficial for you or the other people involved. You don't need to remain in negativity, beloved one. Walk away without guilt or hesitation. The angels will assist you to ensure that the parting is as harmonious as possible. And Archangel Michael will shield and protect you. Follow your inner guidance every step of the way, and the transition will be smooth. Possible other meanings: apply for a new job, detoxify from alcohol, cigarettes, or other drugs, see a relationship counselor, speak honestly to someone with whom you're having difficulties, eat a more healthful diet, get a second medical opinion, consult a divorce attorney, move to a new home, make sure that your environment is free of chemicals and toxins. The prayer: Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy life changes. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am truly grateful. And for more clarification, please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel and lets me know that it resonates with you. And down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel that way. It's not expected, but it's genuinely appreciated if you decide to do so. Thank you so much, Capricorn, and I will see you next time.